upsets in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Raleigh, North Carolina, Carter Finley Stadium, and home to the NC State Wolfpack, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the NC State Wolfpack. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So Miami's offense will have the opening possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football, and one of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
To the air, it's back. And the third down pass is incomplete. And the Hurricanes will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. So NC State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. After run, now throw. Finding open areas. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marion. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Fletcher. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Beck. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Daniels. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Smothers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He got it. And we're even here in the 1st.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3-and-out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. NC State has work to do to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Great place to start for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They're going to run it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to him. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The play-action fake. He's got it on the run. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Both teams made no secret. They wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. After that tight first quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Barges ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is currently ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Neyland and Fulmer and Majors, this has not been a blowout today in Knoxville. They're up by 13 over Ohio State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Trying to impose their will with the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Looking for a man. It's back. He's going to fire deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled And the Canes will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Looking to throw, it's back. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
Slants against man. That wide receiver has to win right now at the line of scrimmage against that DB playing man coverage. Quarterback, timing with the wide receiver, put it on the money. Wide receiver's probably still going to get hit too and got to hold on to that thing.
Wants to throw again. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Canes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power, you just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds his tight end. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll try out the field goal kicker. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you knock through a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the 1st down, I think you just keep your points. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Grabbed in the middle, it's Daniels. Touchdown Hurricanes! A great catch and run for 6.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they tacked on the extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Rush is on him. He's going to take off. Open space at the 25. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. To the ground, he's got it again. Picks up the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. He's got his man across the middle. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. After that last loss, it's second and 12. Looking to fire. And it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Wolfpack now operating in the red zone. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Got it behind the line. It's Bauman. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
He takes it at the 45. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Unloads to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 6 over Ohio State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Handoff from the gun. Got the first down and more. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Dropping back, it's back. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And wait, it's just second down, and the field goal kicker's out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Raleigh has given us a fun first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And the Hurricanes will kick it away to start the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner is stopped. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Anderson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
NC State with a lot of ground to cover after losing yardage on the last play. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. NC State has to come up with a big play here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Anderson. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. They boot it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He's got the tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Using his legs, it's Smothers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's caught. It's Anderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Snagged in the middle. It's Marion. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Marion. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Soft spot in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
Nice job reeling in that catch. And listen, when you say Miami Hurricane football, to me, I think about burners at the receiver position. Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson.
Turning it on. Hard running there. He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To throw, it's Beck. Caught near the sticks. It's Marion. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to pass on second down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the defense just has to do a better job in coverage in that situation. Down close to the goal line, you know it's going to be man coverage. You just have got to do a better job sticking on your guy. And the defender just simply got beat.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Leaves it with the running back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Bringing the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. To the ground with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. Slams ahead. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Got a man. It's Grimes.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Off play action on first down. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. NC State going up-tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Pulls it in. The chains will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Rodgers. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, NC State.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to add another. extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in the swamp. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Off the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll run it. It's Lyle. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the Hurricanes want to move quickly. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. To the air, it's Beck. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense. We'll see if this defense can come up clutch.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And the Canes moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes a connection. Touchdown, Hurricanes! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Yeah, and a nice job in the fourth quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on second down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. The punt team makes its way onto the field. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to...
There he goes! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. To the ground to try to move the chains. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Canes have this offense rolling.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Throws to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed Missed it, no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Complete to start this drive. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He lost one down the sideline. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays. And he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. To the air, it's Bailey. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top. He'll get rid of it. On target to the left. They make the stop, but that's going to do it here as time has expired, and that'll just serve to pad the stats. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.